This is Split Second, episode 20. Getting close to the end of the season now. VTR 11/16 2022. Air date 11/20 2022. And here we go.
Is it true that you can't light a match on the moon? You'll find out as one of these three contestants wins the chance to drive home in this brand new 2022 Porsche Panamera 4S in just a split second. And now here's the star of our show, Justin Hall.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, and welcome. This is indeed Split Second. A lot of thought and fast-paced answers that come from our questions from some very good contestants, as been exemplified lately. We always like to start off with a little question. Today we asked if it's true. If you can't light a match, fire on the moon, whatever the case may be, and no, you can't do that. There's no air up there. And you need oxygen to make most fuels burn. But I don't care. I gave up smoking a long time ago, but unfortunately I started back again because of life. So, our champion is back with us tonight with a win, going for his second day and another chance at that Porsche. Peach, what's going on? Good to have you.
Oh, usual.
Alright, well, here's Jason Hoyt to introduce your new challengers to you. Jason?
Challenging Peach tonight is a janitor from Bexley, Ohio. Please welcome Nancy Martin. And a lieutenant from Shreveport, Louisiana. Please welcome Shedrick Weatherspoon Jr.
Well, greetings and salutations to our challengers this evening. Good to have the both of you here. Welcome aboard, and let's play Split Second. Here's how this works. Each of the questions in this game have 3 answers, and in this first and second round, I want 1 answer from each of you. In this first round, if all 3 of you come up with an answer correctly, you get $10. If 2 of you come up with one, that's $25. And if 1 person alone correctly answers, they get $50. You buzz in, but only after I tell you, take a look at the screen. If you try to buzz in too soon, you'll be faced with a lockout and you'll be forced to go dead last. Your buzz-ins are for our newcomers. Nancy, I think you're on a mobile, or are you on a PC?
Mobile.
Okay, you will be utilizing the @ symbol through your keyboard and everything. And then Shedrick, I believe you're most time on a PC anyways. I think you've been around here before. You are in Shift 3 or the hashtag.
Gotcha.
Alright, and Peach, of course, you retain your buzz-in key of Shift 1 or exclamation mark.
Indeed.
Alright, so guys and lady, get your hands on your buzzers, and let's begin the first round. Alright, each of these U.S. states has a capital city that has the word city in them. Pick one and name me the city. Take a look at the screen. Missouri, Utah, Nevada. Peach, you're in first.
Utah's capital is Salt Lake City.
Correct. Shedrick.
Nevada is Carson City.
Correct. Nancy.
Missouri is Jefferson City.
Correct, and everybody scores $10. Good job.
Thank you.
That is true. Each of these are nicknames for a type of transportation. Pick one and tell me yes or no. Is it an animal? Take a look at the screen. Ship of the desert, iron horse, prairie schooner. And we're going straight down the line from left to right. Peach, you start things off.
Ship of the desert, I believe yes is an animal.
It's a camel, in fact. Correct. Nancy,
Iron Horse, I'll say no.
you would be right in that. It is a train. And now Shedrick.
Prairie schooner, I would say no.
Correct in that. It is a covered wagon, and again, everybody gets $10. Players are on it today. Well done. Each of these are part of a dog. Pick one and tell me if you would find them on the front or back of a dog. Take a look at the screen. Muzzle, flank, withers. Nancy's in first.
Muzzle would be the front.
Correct. Shedrick.
I think the flank is in the back.
Correct. And Peach, how about the withers?
Would that be the front?
Correct, and everybody again gets $10. Well done. I can see how this game's going to shape up. Each of these has to do with the famous and well-loved musical Mame. That's M-A-M-E. Pick one of these versions of that musical and tell me the actress who played the leading role. Take a look at the screen. The movie musical, the stage musical, the straight play, and movie. And Nancy and Shedrick, you don't have to worry about anything. Go ahead and hit your buzzer and throw me something out there if you don't know it. Alright, we're going straight down the line. Peach, start us off.
The straight play and movie from the 50s, I'm just gonna guess Marilyn Monroe.
I know, sorry, it was not Marilyn Monroe. Nancy.
The stage musical, screw it, Marilyn Monroe.
No, not the 60s either for her.
Shit.
And Shedrick.
You know what? Just for the heck of it, I'll say the movie musical Marilyn Monroe.
No,
Oh gosh.
it's a strikeout all across the board. But Marilyn was already passed on by the 70s, so...
Oh.
Anyways, let's review these. Straight play and movie in the 50s was Rosalind Russell. The stage musical in the 60s was the late great Angela Lansbury, who we lost recently. And the movie musical in 74 was the late great Lucille Ball.
Oh.
I did not know that.
Alright, no harm, no foul. We got another question coming at all of you, and here it is. Pick one of these famous characters in literature and tell me yes or no. Were they a teacher? Take a look at the screen. Bob Cratchit, Ichabod Crane, Silas Marner. And we're going straight down the line again, starting off with Peach.
Ichabod Crane, yes, he was a teacher.
Correct. Nancy.
Bob Cratchit, yes.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Cratchit was an office worker. So
Ah.
that one is now out of it because it was a 50-50. So that only leaves Silas Marner for you, Shedrick.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say not a teacher.
And you'd be correct in that. He was a weaver.
Oh.
So Peach and Shedrick pick up $25 there. Pick one and fill in the blank with the first name of a famous male fashion designer. Take a look at the screen. Cardin, Saint Laurent, Blas. And we start off with Nancy this time.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Correct. And Shedrick, you're up next.
Uh, Bill Blass.
Correct.
Oh my God! What?
And Peach, how about Cardin?
All I can think of is Jean.
Oh no, sorry, that was Pierre Cardin.
Yeah, okay.
And Nancy and Shedrick pick up $25 there.
That's bloody time.
Still got plenty of game to play here, don't worry. Alright, each of these describes an area in geography and starts with the letter A. Pick one and name me the area. Take a look at the screen. Chain of islands grouped together, Alaska. Circular coral reef enclosing shallow lagoon, Bikini. Area of ice and snow with 24-hour day and night, North Pole. And we start things off with Peach going straight down the line. 1, 2, 3. All right, Peach, roll.
Starts with the letter A, right?
That's correct.
Area of ice and snow with 24-hour day and night. Antarctica? Darn it, no.
I'm going to get a judge's ruling. All right, Peach, I'm sorry to have to tell you I've conferred with my judges and we cannot accept your answer of Antarctica for that one, so you are out of this question. We go to Nancy now.
The North Pole would be the Arctic. The Arctic Ocean.
No.
No, I'm sorry. That is not acceptable there. And now, Shedrick, you can pick up $50 here if you can answer any of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay clear of the North Pole. I'm gonna go circular coral reef enclosing shallow lagoon, Bikini, and I'm gonna say atoll.
Atoll
Yes.
is right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got word. Justin sounded like in disbelief. I was like, "Oh, word from me."
Okay. You're getting $50. Wow. I'm a little stunned you got that, but we're going to move on. Pick one of these automobile brands and tell me yes or no. Are they also the name of a city in Michigan? Take a look at the screen.
Same
Well,
question.
Well, shit.
Well,
kick that screen a little bit here. Let me give it a good
Seamus
kick.
did it again.
Hi-ya!
Oh, fuck.
There's what I need. Pontiac, Cadillac, Buick. And we're starting off with Nancy.
Pontiac, definitely yes.
Correct. Peach.
Cadillac, I'm gonna say no is not a city.
That is wrong.
Wow.
What?
So that one goes dead now. And Shedrick, how about Buick?
I'm gonna say no.
And you would be right in that. It's actually over in Colorado. So
Right.
Nancy and Shedrick pick up $25 there. Alright. Pick one of these animals and tell me what they are called when they are in their larva baby stage. Take a look at the screen, players. A beetle, a butterfly, a frog. We're starting with Shedrick.
Well, from the swamps, the frog is a tadpole.
Correct. Peach.
I believe a butterfly would be a caterpillar.
Correct. And Nancy, how about a beetle?
I have no friggin' idea.
Okay. No harm, no foul in that. That is actually a grub.
Oh.
Yeah, they
The
start off as
more you
grubs.
know.
And Peach and Shedrick pick up $25 there. Pick one of these and fill in the blank to give me the name of a certain birthstone. Take a look at the screen, players. There they are. We start with Peach. Pick one of those and name me the birthstone.
SE Sapphire.
Correct. Shedrick.
DD Diamond.
Correct. And Nancy, how about RY?
Ruby.
Correct. And everybody picks up $10 there. Up. There's the end of round one. Let's take a look at our scores. Only $100 separating our three players. And when we come back, we got a little Q&A session to deal with. But also, the dollar values are doubled. Let's see what happens after the break. Don't you guys go away. Alright, everybody, we're back here now on Split Second. Let's talk to our players a little bit here. Starting off with our returning champion, Peach. You went up there to try for the car, and I gave you a fantastic vacation, and you turned away from it to come back for your second day. Inquiring minds want to know, what made you do that?
Decline the trip.
Yeah, why'd you turn down the trip for a chance to come back, knowing that most of the players that have been on so far have been quite good, and you still could possibly go up against some good trivia minds and be dethroned. So, what's going through your mind being here on this second day?
I was just here because I wanted to try to win the Porsche. I mean, that's a fantastic car. I'm like, I might not get another chance to get up there.
That's very true. Well, all we can do is wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And we come now to our challengers. We'll start with Nancy here. Believe this might be the first time you've ever played Split Second this season.
You are correct in that.
Well, doing janitorial work and everything up there in Bexley. Tell us a little bit about that. Like, what all's involved?
Well, I've been at my current job since 2019, and I basically clean the offices by dusting, vacuuming, and trashing.
Okay. Just the general stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're able to win through today and get up there and you win that Porsche, would that do a lot for your job status?
Hell yeah.
As it would anybody. Alright, well, good luck to you here, Nancy. And now we go to Shedrick Witherspoon Jr.
Yes, hello to the people.
Well, good to have you here. And Shedrick, I think you've been on before. It sure has been a while, though. But
Yes,
so what brings you back here to Split Second? Did you get wind that we had a luxurious car up there on the stage?
yes, I did. Because my beat up pickup truck has seen better days. It's went through a lot of tops and turns, jagged roads, and many other stuff. I'm not gonna go on a rant. It's gonna take too long. 20 minutes tops. Yeah, I need a new car, and my lady is looking for a gift. So yeah, here we go.
Okay. Well, sounds like everybody here has got some good ambition. And let's go ahead and move into round number 2. And of course, we double the stakes in round 2, as I explained. Now, if all three of you come up with an answer, it's 20. If two of you come up with an answer, it's 50. And if one person comes up with an answer, they get a $100 payoff. Not only are you playing for money in this round, but you are playing for that jock position in the countdown round, which I will explain in just a little bit. But for right now, get your hands on your buzzers and let's begin round two. Each of these are clues to a type of horse-drawn carriage. Pick one and give me its name. Take a look at the screen. Roman, two-wheeled vehicle. Russian, three horses vehicle. World drivers, trotter vehicle. And we're starting off with Peach. Go ahead.
The Roman two-wheeled vehicle was the chariot.
Correct. Shedrick.
Russian 3 horses vehicle. Do I get penalized if I pronounce it wrong?
Judges.
Baby, if you just do the best you can, and if you can spell some of it, so.
Okay, Troika?
Oh, but I will accept that.
There you
Okay.
go. All right. And Nancy
I have no clue. Sorry.
for the third one. All right. No worries there. That one is called a sulky. Sulky.
Yeah, that's why I went for the second one. Oof.
All right. Well, $50 goes to Peach and Shedrick. Congratulations on that. And we move on. Pick one of these words and tell me the part of the body that goes after these words that usually describes an ache or ailment some people have. Take a look at the screen. Athlete, tennis, housemaid. And we're going in reverse order. 3, 2, 1. Starting on the far end with Shedrick.
Tennis elbow.
That's correct. Nancy?
Athlete's foot.
That's right. And Peach, how about housemaid?
Housemaid knee.
Correct. Everybody gets $20. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm impressed you got that.
I've never heard of that, to be honest with you. And like I said, I don't write these, so I
Well,
learned something here.
I was just going to say, but that means, you know how when they used to get out there, get on their knees, basically, to like scrub the floors. That's where it came from.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh, that's Kardashians in a nutshell. Next question, please.
Alright. Pick one of these and tell me yes or no. Is it part of the Earth's crust? Take a look at the screen. Exosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. And now we're going from left to right. Peach, start us off.
Oh my gosh. Mesosphere, yes.
Correct. Nancy.
Thermosphere, I'll say yes.
Correct. Shedrick.
Ectosphere. I'm gonna say yes.
Correct. All of those are part of the Earth's crust, so everybody gets $20.
I felt like it was
Well, it worked.
Well, each of these famous women had a father that was a major head of state during the 20th century. Pick one and name me their well-known father. Take a look at the screen. Julie Eisenhower, Lady Mary Soames,
Right?
and Svetlana Alexeyeva, I believe is how you say that.
I think so, yeah.
Anyways, Nancy, you start us off.
Julie Eisenhower, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
You would think that, but no, I'm sorry, that is not the
The-
one I'm looking for.
The
Peach.
fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Svetlana Alilu, whatever. Joseph Stalin.
That is correct.
Wow, Pete.
Oh.
And now, Shedrick.
Boy, I have no idea. I'm so sorry.
Not gonna venture a guess. Okay, no worries.
Good.
Lady Marie Soames is Winston Churchill,
Right.
and I tripped you up with that one. Julie Eisenhower is actually Richard Nixon, of all people.
Are you?
Yeah.
Please tell me that's a joke.
No.
Would not
Apparently
have
not.
guessed that.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
Let me. Sorry. Basically, the reason why that's the answer is because Julie Julie Nixon basically married Dwight Eisenhower's son.
David.
Oh,
That
Reason
makes
why
sense.
exactly. So
That was the trick. God dang it.
There you go.
damn.
Well, Peach, you score 100 big dollars for that singleton. And now you and Shedrick are tied. Here we go. Each of these are the home planets of a famous science fiction character from TV or films. Pick one and name me the character who was born there. Take a look at the screen. Vulcan, Gallifrey, Tatooine. And Peach, you're starting things off.
Tatooine, I would say Luke Skywalker.
Correct. Shedrick.
Vulcan is Dr. Spock.
Judges.
no, I'm sorry, we can't accept that.
Bruh.
Sorry. And Nancy.
Vulcan, Mr. Spock.
Yes.
Oh,
Had you not given him the wrong title, Shedrick, we would have accepted that.
Exactly. Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
never a doctor.
Yeah.
And, and Doug,
There is, however, a Dr. Spock in history, but not the one in this case. And then the one that you guys didn't attempt, I guess we don't have any Doctor Who fans in the room.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So that is who that was, and Peach and Nancy pick up $50. All right. Each of these are definitions to a word that is also a brand name of furniture polish. Pick one and give me the name. Take a look at the screen. Promise solemnly and formally, an Anglo-Saxon language, to see with attention. And Nancy, you're up first.
Promise, solemnly, and formally pledge.
Correct.
Yeah.
Peach.
An Anglo-Saxon language. I would say English because I don't know.
More specifically on that, please.
Oh my gosh. Old English.
There you go. That's what I needed you to say. And then Shedrick.
Oh Christ! To see with attention, vision. I don't know.
No, sorry. Behold.
Behold. Dang it.
And now Peach and Nancy get $50 there on that one. Alright, pick one of these tourist sites that has the abbreviation for saint and name me the country it is in. Take a look at the screen. There they are. And we start on the far left with Peach, and we're going down the line.
Okay, St. Augustine, United States.
And it's actually pronounced St. Augustine, but yes, that is the U.S. Nancy.
Saint Tropez, Spain.
No, sorry, that is incorrect. And Shedrick.
Tropez, if I'm saying it incorrectly, I'm sorry. Is it France?
That's France, yes.
Ah, I did not even know that.
And St. Moritz is Switzerland.
Mm.
So Peach and Shedrick pick up $50 there. And on we go. Pick one and name me the planet that is in that position to the sun. They're going to be on the board. Take a look at the screen. Closest, second closest, third closest. And we're going straight down the line, starting with Peach.
Second closest, that would be Venus.
Correct. Nancy?
Closest, Mercury.
Correct. Shedrick?
Yeah, third closest is Earth. If that's wrong, someone's getting shot.
Third rock from the sun, they call us. So everybody gets $20.
Uh-huh.
Alright, pick one of these world capitals and tell me true or false. Is the country's name in which that is the capital end with the letter A? Take a look at the screen. Tirana, Vientiane, and Caracas. So Nancy, you're in first.
Caracas, true.
Correct. Venezuela is the country in question. Shedrick.
Tirana, true?
Correct. Albania is the country in question. And now, Peach, how about Vientiane?
True.
That's false. It's Laos.
Ah, okay.
So Nancy and Shedrick pick up $50 there.
What a game.
Very
Yeah.
close. Pick one of these and fill in the blank with an animal that would give you the title of one of Aesop's fables. Take a look at the screen. A blank in the manager, the blank's share, a blank in sheep's clothing. Peach, you're up first.
Blank in sheep's clothing. I believe that is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
That's correct. Nancy.
The lion's share.
Correct. And Shedrick, how about a blank in the manager?
A bird in the manager? I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. It is dog in the manager. And Peach and Nancy pick up $50. Good job on that. And with that, we have reached the end of the second round. Let's look at our scores. Peach, you're barely hanging on, but by $100 over Shedrick. And Nancy, you're at $350, but anything can happen in the countdown round, and we will play that right after this. Don't go away, folks. Alright, folks, we've reached the pinnacle of the game. This is the countdown round, and I will explain why there are numbers on that screen on their podiums in just a second. Basically, this is the round that determines who goes for the car. The questions are just as before, but with a twist this time. Now, when you buzz in, you get to give me one, two, or all three of the answers to the question if you're able to do so. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you count down one number. The first person to 0 wins. How many numbers to start off with? That is determined where you stood after the second round, and they are as follows. Peach, you finished up with $500, so you had the most money. You're going from 4 today. Shedrick, you had the second most, so you're counting down from 5. And Nancy, you had the least amount, you're counting down from 6. I have seen it done before. Having 6 is not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends on how fast you get in on that buzzer. So, with all that said, let us begin the countdown round now. Each of these famous books were written by an author whose first name is Norman. Pick one and give me the full name for each. Take a look at the screen. Tough Guys Don't Dance. The Power of Positive Thinking. Clifford the Big Red Dog. And we're starting things off with Shedrick.
Okay, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Ugh. Norman Bridwell?
That is correct. Continue.
The Power of Positive Thinking. Norman Smiley?
No, it is not Norman Smiley. You are done with this question. Peach, we go to you. You can pick these up and finish it out if you can.
The Power of Positive Thinking, Norman Mailer.
Nope. Not the one. And Nancy, you can answer these two and make it a tie game here.
Tough Guys Don't Dance, Norman Mailer.
That's Norman Mailer. Continue.
And the other one, I have no freaking idea.
Okay, no problem there. That is Norman Vincent Peale. And so now 4-5-4 is the score. Let's move on to another question here. Each of these are the European words. For the English article word, the. Pick one and name me the language. Take a look at the screen. And there they are, players. We're starting with Peach.
DDIE is German.
Die, yes. Continue.
La LA is Spanish.
Correct. Continue.
And Italian.
That is not what I'm looking for. I'm sorry. We go now to Nancy.
And I believe it's Dutch.
Nope, it is not Dutch either. Shedrick, you can answer this one.
On for Chinese?
No, I'm sorry. Good effort though, but that is Irish or Gaelic.
Aye, laddie.
Alright, we are at 2-5-4. I've got another question here. Here it comes. Pick one of these famous superheroes and tell me yes or no, according to their biographies. Were they born on Earth? Take a look at the screen. Spider-Man, The Flash, Captain America. And we're starting things off with Nancy.
Spider-Man, yes.
Correct. Continue.
Captain America, also yes.
Correct. Continue.
The Flash, no.
Oh, yes, he was.
The fuck?
I'm sorry. And in that kind of a situation, this one, unfortunately, is now done with. So you were able to run down 2 of those. So it is 2, 3, 4. We are getting into the thick of it now. Pick one and give me the word or words that will complete the title of a big hit by country singer Garth Brooks. Take a look at the screen. Friends In, Colin Batten, Good Ride. And Nancy, we start with you. If you run all 3 of these, you win the game.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Friends in Tennessee.
No, I'm sorry, that is not it. We go to Shedrick now.
Good Ride Cowboy?
That is correct. Continue.
Oh boy. Friends in Low Places?
Correct. Continue.
Calling Baton Rouge?
Correct. You ran it
Yes.
all.
Yes.
And you
So
are down
better
to
get that
one.
middle one.
Yeah, a certain Louisiana would have kicked my butt.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I'll save that for last.
Alright, we are at this critical junction at the countdown round. Whoever is the one that gets in first could possibly win this game, no matter which one it is. So listen to this question very carefully, players. Each of these male comedians are well known for dressing up in drag and playing a famous female character. Pick one and name me the character. Take a look at the screen. Brendan O'Carroll, Tyler Perry, Jonathan Winters. Peach, if you give me two of these, you hang on to your championship. Go for it.
Tyler Perry is Medea.
That is correct. One more, and you're the champion once again. Okay, Nancy.
Brendan O'Carroll, Nels Nesreth.
No, that is not the right answer, but I'll give you some bonus money after the fact for your efforts. And now, Shedrick, we come to you. Answer one of these and you become the new champion. Which one do you want to try?
Try Brendan O'Carroll, and this can relate to Tyler Perry's one of his movies. Is it Agnes Brown?
That is a correct answer, and Shedrick,
Right.
you have finally done it. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Great game.
I thought.
That was great.
Boy, it could have gone either way. I'm not gonna lie. Good.
Either Mrs. Brown or Agnes Brown was the acceptable answer there.
Oh, boy.
Well,
And then Jonathan Winters is probably before most of y'all. That is Maud Frickett.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, of course not.
I was just gonna say it, but that was a great game between all three of you, really.
It could have been won by anybody at that point, and it wound up being Shedrick today. So, Shedrick, stand by for just a minute. Let me talk to the other two here. We'll start with Nancy. You were able to come up with $350 today, which you're taking with you. Did you have fun with us here on Split Second for your first time?
Absolutely.
All right, that's what I like to hear. So, you've got that, and hopefully before the end of the season, we can have you back for one more shot at this. Would that be all right?
Would be fine with me.
All right, I'll be in touch with you. And Peach, you have 500 for your efforts today, and we combine that with your 620 that you brought to the table, which gives you a grand total of $1,120 as our outgoing one-day champion. Did you have fun with us?
I had a blast. That was a great game, a great second game that I had, and I hope Shedrick wins that car.
All right. Well, it's been fun having you here. We'll see if your total holds up enough for you to go to the TOC. But when we come back, Shedrick is indeed going to go for that Porsche, and we'll do that right after this. Don't go away, folks. Alright, here I am standing with our new champion, Shedrick Witherspoon Jr. He finally won his way up here to try for the car. Shedrick, what's going through your mind right now as you're standing beside of this car?
Oh boy, nerves, butterflies in my stomach, and my lady holding the pet bunny she's got, rubbing it for luck for me. So yeah.
Alright. Well, this is probably going to be the easiest bonus round you'll ever play in your entire life. Up there above the car are 5 windows. Behind 3 of them have the word car. 2 of them have the word vacation behind them. The way you win the car, you find the car word 3 times. If you find the word vacation at any point, here's Jason to tell you what kind of vacation you're going to be taking. Jason.
Cedric, you could be off to New York City. Yes, you and a guest will fly around trip coach from Knoxville to New York for a 7-night stay in a master suite at Hotel 48 Lex. Featuring an on-site restaurant and bar, Hotel 48 Lex New York has apartment-style accommodations in Manhattan and is located 3/10 of a mile from Rockefeller Center. Free Wi-Fi access is available. Each room features floor-to-ceiling windows, a kitchenette, and a 37-inch flat-screen TV. Every room has a private bathroom with free toiletries and a hairdryer. Free breakfast and fitness center are included in this trip worth $5,088.
Thank you, Jason. Alright, Cedric, just as simple as this. Pick a window. Hopefully, which one do you want to win? Do you want to win the car, your first trip up, or do you want to win the vacation?
That Porsche.
Ask a silly question, get a silly answer, folks. Alright, pick your first window.
Number 5.
Number 5. He's starting off at the very end. What does it have behind it for him? We have the word vacation, Cedric, right out of the gate. Well.
That 40% chance. Gotta hate it.
Well, like I said, and that is still quite a trip. But here's what I have for you. That trip to New York is yours. You can take it plus $1,000 in spending money and jet off to New York City and freeze your ass off in sub-zero temperatures that New York is experiencing right now in most parts of the state. Or you can hand that trip back to me right here on this stage, and you can come back next week for another shot at this car if you're able to win the game against 2 other opponents. We're coming down to the end of the season, so what do you want to do, Cedric? Do you want to take the trip, or do you want to come back next week? What is your decision?
That's perhaps one of the closest games out there. And I don't want to be a one-and-done champion and lose bad, so I haven't been to NYC, so I'm going to take the trip in $1,000 spending cash.
All right. Well, we'll set you up with all the details for your itinerary and everything else. But for right now, folks, we're done here. Thank you so much for joining us this evening on Split Second. We'll have 3 brand new players next week. Thank you, Jason Myers. Thank you, everybody that keeps watching these episodes. Ring the bell. That way you'll know when another one comes up. And until then, I'm Justin Hall. Thank you so much for watching. Good night for now. See you next week. Bye-bye.